Mirroring adalah salah satu teknik berkomunikasi yang tujuannya untuk menciptakan kenyamanan, keakraban, dan membangun kepercayaan dari lawan bicara kita terhadap diri kita. Setelah tercipta kenyamanan dan mulai percaya, biasanya apapun yang kita sarankan, apapun yang kita tawarkan, dia tidak akan ada alasan untuk berkata tidak. Sebelum kita mengaplikasikan mirroring, sebaiknya kita gali dulu persamaan antara diri kita dengan lawan bicara kita. Bisa tentang hobi, bisa tentang profesi, bisa tentang latar belakang sekolah atau asal daerah. Nah, biasanya setelah menemukan persamaan, obrolan kita mulai lancar dan akrab. Tapi bagaimana kalau setelah kita menggali, tapi ternyata kita tidak menemukan satupun persamaan? Yang perlu kita lakukan adalah kita menyukai apa yang ada pada diri lawan bicara kita. Contohnya misalnya dia hobi berkebun. Tertariklah dengan hobi berkebun tersebut. Pancinglah dengan pertanyaan bagaimana dan atau mengapa sampai dia mau menceritakan tentang hobi berkebunnya. Saat dia sudah mau menceritakan tentang hobinya, artinya dia sudah merasa nyaman dan kepercayaan sudah mulai terbangun. Nah, disinilah teknik mirroring bisa kita aplikasikan. Apa sih teknik mirroring itu? Kita lihat yuk videonya.
Have you ever come across two people sitting together, exhibiting the same physical posture, deeply engrossed in conversation? You don't have to overhear what they're saying to know that they're in total rapport. I'm Carol Kinsey-Goman, author of The Nonverbal Advantage, and I'm talking about mirroring. When a colleague mirrors your body language, it's his way of nonverbally saying that he likes or agrees with you. When done with intent, mirroring can be an important part of developing business relationships and building rapport. Here's how it works. Mirroring starts by observing a person's body posture, then subtly letting your body reflect her position. If her hand or arm is on the table, wait 4 or 5 seconds, then place your hand or arm there too. If she smiles or leans forward, you do the same. You can adjust your vocal tone, volume, or rate of speech to be more like the other person's. When a person is closed off or resistant, the easiest way to increase her comfort level is to use mirroring. Just be careful not to mirror highly negative postures such as both arms and legs crossed or an upper body that's turned away. In business situations, you know that you've developed mutual rapport when your partner begins to mirror you in return. Body language often reflects feelings and attitudes. So when you're mimicking another person's posture, you actually begin to understand more about him. And that can be the basis for real rapport. Mirroring is useful with clients, sales prospects, customers, and coworkers. It's a silent signal that you're positively relating to the other person. Try it out for yourself.
Let's take a look at 5 negative body language examples. Hi, Sophie. Sophie's body language is very defensive. So how do I sit if I'm mirroring? Well, I don't want to sit exactly like Sophie because we look like we're about to have an argument, but I can sit in a softer, more positive version of how Sophie's sitting. Perhaps a little bit more back, a little bit less tense, and my arms more relaxed. Sophie might also sit in another defensive position. Again, I can mirror this, but just more gently, not as uptight. We're going to echo how she's sitting. Sophie might also sit very laid back. And again, I can just have a similar position to Sophie. Maybe my arms not even folded over each other, maybe they are. a positive version of how Sophie's sitting. If Sophie was nervous or worried, she might go into the fetal position. Very small, very anxious, very uptight. I don't want to be small, anxious and uptight, but I do want to show empathy through my body language. So a slightly more upright version than Sophie, slightly more alert, but not tense. She might come in and be really dominating with me. So again, I don't want to be as dominating, but I can have a positive version of how she's sitting. Not quite as splayed, not quite as putting it out there, but just a more positive, welcoming stance that mirrors how Sophie is sitting. So, how do you deal with negative body language when someone comes and has a difficult conversation? Echo how they sit like they do, but a more positive version. I hope that's useful to you.